What's up guys, Ronnie here and welcome to this Carrion Crow's Khloros guide for Inferno here. As we can see here, we've already beaten it. We got 6 out of 8 wins. That's pretty solid. We take those. It's a very good boss to farm. Super strong shells in here. And let me go into the mechanics and the teams that you can run. But first, make sure to like and subscribe. And now we can continue. All right, so first up, what you need to know about him is you don't want to take any reason element units, of course, but he is defense scaling. So you really want some defense breaking units that are because if you don't have any death breaks, his damage is going to be insane. Like you want to have some death breaks if possible. And then another big mechanics that you kind of need to consider here is where do we have it? Of course, the Petrify and the CC that he applies, but also this Soulbinder. Once he applies it to himself, you have 2 turns. And if within his 2 turns, you don't take 10 turns, right? Then he's going to do 2000% defense true damage to all enemies, and he's going to wipe your team. So you want to be able to either cycle fast enough to take care of this or just one-shot the boss. Now, Plume, this guy is basically a Plume salesman. Because first up, you want to have death breaks and you want to have a strip, because at the beginning of the fight, he's immune. And there's where Plume comes in. But we don't have Plume quite yet. So what do we go for right now? There's a lot of different teams that are running around here. Most of them have a Viper. Something like this is the team that I used at the beginning, but it just was not consistent enough with the gear that I had. So I have a different team here. And we also have some death breaks, we have strips, we have some sustain. It's a bit of a slower team, but it works, and it works very well. And this is going to be this Rahu main DPS team with the Fusho as sustain, with the Doki to get rid of the crowd control, and the Viper for some more cycling, so he won't be able to cycle that easily, and also you're surviving more importantly. And the thing here in terms of the gear is you really want to be fast enough. And I wasn't able to do it until I put my Viper on the Jackal Guard. And the Jackal Guard helps tremendously in terms of the speed. And you really want to be fast. That's the most important thing, want to be fast. So we have a 330 Doki. Then we have our Rahu is very slow, 220. And then we have a Viper as fast as possible, again, 303. Doesn't really matter the survivability outside of that. And then we have a Fusho. And the Fusho can have kind of whatever gear. As you can see, my Fusho has kind of whatever gear. It doesn't really matter what kind of gear you rock on her. It will work. And it's mainly about the speed. As you will be able to see, we can put it in here. And the Jackal Guard is going to be doing wonders for us, because without the Jackal Guard, you're not going to be able to take enough turns. As you can see here, this is the thing. So now he has 9 stacks. Now you have 8 stacks after the next turn. For every turn, the stacks reduce. And you can see it's 2 turns. If you're not able to take 10 turns within his 2 turns, he's going to nuke your entire team. And that's where the Jackal Guard Viper is going to be able to provide so much value, because he's going to cycle so fast on one end. And on top of that, is he not only going to cycle so fast, but he's also going to provide the defense, the slow, and therefore be able to cycle even faster through our Khloros boss here. And then on the other hand, we have the Rahu, who's just going to be able to survive thanks to him being just a tanky unit, dealing a lot of damage, and also be able to apply death breaks every now and then. And I have my Rahu on a golden lion. Now, if you're not fast enough, you could potentially, and if I had another Jackal Guard, I would actually. If you're not fast enough, you could just apply a Jackal Guard onto that Rahu as well, so you have even more cycling, and you just want to cycle. That's what you really want to do. You just want to be able to cycle through this, and him not being able to get that 2000% damage out. Because as long as you're able to not get one shot through that special ability there, your team, with this team right here, you're always going to survive, because you're not going to be CC'd thanks to the Doki Doki. You're not going to die thanks to the Fusho, and you're cycling thanks to the Viper as well here. And the damage is all coming from the Rahu, as you can see here. It's very consistent. It's just a first look for the first day. I saved some stamina yesterday, and I'm going to farm a lot of this boss, because the boss just seems to be super strong. Right? It just seems to be super strong. So now he has 1 turn left, and we still need to take care of 5 turns. But here comes the Viper again, being able to slow our boss is going to be very important for us to be able to cycle enough. And thanks to that slow, I think we're going to be able to do it. Yes, sir. There we go. This soul binder will now disappear, and we are in the good. And this is just a slow run, but it works. It's like 2-3 minutes. You will see it in the video, of course, but it works. The gear is nothing special, as you were able to see. There is no bloodbath with this team that you need. It's just survive, just survive that special ability that does 2000% defense true damage by cycling fast enough, mainly thanks to the Viper slow and the Jackal Guard providing the Viper so much cycling that he's able to just go through and through. As you can see, the Viper is taking turns left and right all the time. If you don't have enough speed, I recommend a second Jackal Guard. Just as long as you have your speed gone, then there's nothing that can stop you. The only losses I had was when my T units were not able to be fast enough. But as you can see, this is a very solid team. It works. It's a first look here on the boss. Make sure you have some D-breaks if possible. This is why most people run a Yelly instead of a Lilium at the moment, because they want to have the D-breaks. There's also some people that run something like a Heinrich for the death break, and then a Heinrich for the strip, followed up by a Khloros, and then you go with the Lilium. Something like that can work as well. But this is my team that I run. It felt just like it has not that high gear requirements compared to the other ones in terms of damage. I just put on some random gear more or less and just as fast as I can. Don't even need to be HP pieces on the Doki as well. You can have a flat attack speed, a flat attack piece that has a lot of speed. Put it on your Doki and you're going to be good to go. This is it already from my side. A first look onto the boss Khloros. Of course, once Plume is out, Plume is going to be super good in here because she's going to be able to do Khloros and Heinrich's job all at once. But until then, this is the team that I'm running. A little bit of a showcase for you guys. I'm Ronnie. I wish you a blessed day, and I'm out. Peace.